Ernie, only about 10% of the more than 5,000 apartments in this development will be exempt from those rent increases for a variety of reasons, whether it's seniors who are living there or they're eligible for another program. Everyone else, effective November 1st, is going to see steep rent increases in the hundreds of dollars.
I was paying $977. Now my rent went to $1,300.
Anthony, one of the 20,000 residents living in the sprawling Rochdale Village state-regulated Mitchell-Lama co-op development, all of them set to see rent increases of $227 to $486 a month, depending on the size of the unit, effective November 1st.
I'm on a fixed income.
Pix 11 News was here back in May when residents initially accused Summit Building Management of mismanaging funds. We heard more of the same when we returned Wednesday.
It's not fair.
Gary Wilson says many residents were aware the co-op's finances were in bad shape and rent increases were a possibility, but did not know they would be this high and come so soon.
And it was a short time notice, which was not fair to any resident here.
But Jay Williams, president of Rochdale Village's management company, fiercely rejects those claims and says residents were warned of the looming rent hikes as far back as March through reports and newsletters he forwarded to Pix 11 News.
Expenses continue to rise, which again causes a shortfall in income, which means you don't have enough to pay. And the only real mechanism that co-ops really have is through carrying charge increases.
Despite receiving more than $30 million in state aid, Williams says the development is out of options, citing soaring operational costs that include spiking insurance premiums and a $17 million past due water bill. Officials in Albany tell me that the state has a very limited role in the day-to-day management of privately owned Mitchell-Lama housing, adding that these developments are required by law to cover their operating expenses. We're live in Queens this evening. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.